Dagan pa kayo contingent ka mo butay. So, tutukan lang na do, no, kung kinsa nga do ang bet later on. And of course, the judges will be the last one to give the final verdict. So, of course, doon na tayo magkatagsa-tag sa kadaiyang mga bets niya, you know. But of course, let's respect the judges' decision. So, karon, kahigilaan.
And now, entering the Kadayawan Square, we have the corporate float of Cebu Pacific.
For the non-competing group, Apu Duwaling. In 1986, the Davao City government focused on uniting the people in the turbulent times of martial law. At this time, the festival was called Apu Duwaling, and this name was created as a combination of three natural wonders, Mount Apo, Durian, and Waling-Waling.
In the Philippines, durian grows well in Mindanao, but most of the crops can be found in Davao region. At one time, Davao City was known as Durian Republic because the fruit can be bought any parts of the metropolis. Durian trees can be seen in nearby areas, particularly in Kalinan and Turin.
And of course, for the Waling-Waling, Banda Sanderiana is known as the queen of the Philippine orchid. The orchid is endemic to Mindanao and particularly in Davao, Cotabato, and Zamboanga. It was first discovered back in 1882. It was considered as the queen of Philippines orchids. Waling-Waling is a Banda Sanderiana is dubbed as the queen of the Philippine orchids.
In Davao City, you can find woven products in the name of Tiboli Weaving Center, where you can these handmade by the Tiboli women in Mindanao. Tiboli Weaving Center in Davao is where will you see Tiboli women weaving right in front of you so that you can see that it is really authentic and handmade. There you are once again, ladies and gentlemen. That was our corporate float number 4, Cebu Pacific.
And together with the Muse, the Cebu Pacific float, of course, the Bini-Bini Pilipinas Supernational 2018, Jessa Hular Simon.
Atong palakpakan, Dapoveños! And now we have for our corporate float, Food Panda! The Food Panda rider and delivery bag, which serve as the primary representations of the brand, are incorporated into our festival. The float also introduces Pau Pau, Food Panda's newest brand ambassador. He features prominently in die-cut images placed all over the vehicle. In keeping with the festival's theme, the truck is also decorated with pink flowers and die-cut leaves that are affixed all around it. The box in the middle of the vehicle will serve as holding dressing area for the mascot during the parade. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Food Panda! Ayan, gawin naman po dyan!
Very colorful, Nina. Dominant ang color ng pink.
Yes! Highlight siya kayo ang Food Panda. You know what, DJ Ray, na-appreciate yun ako sila, especially during ECQ times. Magkandalisod yun nagpalit sa gawas ng pagkaon, but because of Food Panda, easy access yun tanan.
And these are the delivery boys and in motorcycle, no?
Ayan, ang ating mga masigasig na delivery boys are frontliners as well. Kaway naman po dyan! Alright! Happy Kadayawan kaninyo! And now, entering the Kadayawan Square, we have our corporate entry number 6. From Palawan Pawn Shop and Palawan Expera, padala.
The Palawan Pawn Shop and Pera Padala. Every year in the middle of August, Davao City is celebrating the Kadayawan Festival. To celebrate the abundant harvest of fruits, flowers, and vegetables, the Palawan Pawn Shop and Palawan Express, Pera Padala, floor float symbolized the Davao City is one of the capital city of the orchids. And they have a lot of different kinds of variety like waling-waling, dendrobium, mocara, kagawara, sonia, and orchids that you can only found here in Davao. But not only that, Nina, we have also a lot of different kinds of fruits that only Davao has consistent supply.
Yes,
Like,
teacher. We have durian, coconut, banana, pomelo, mangosteen, lanzones, marang, mango, and pineapple.
yeah, and the vegetables as well. Here are very fresh from the farm. That's why a lot of tourist people will come and go to visit to celebrate us, the Kadayawan festivity.
Exactly, teacher Rain. Kat mo nang ma-witness yun natin noon sa ang bounties of nature here in Davao City tungod sa nakadaiyang prutas nga atong makita diri sa syudad sa Davao.
Bountiful harvest, fruits and vegetables.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Palawan Punch Up and Palawan Express Padala.
O karon, Davaoenos, our entry number 3 for Pitik-Pamulak 2022. Alright, as they're about to prepare themselves, katubangan sa ating mga judges, once again, we would like to thank our CTDMOs, our police auxiliaries for making sure the safety and security of all the Davaoenos who are here witnessing with us for our Pamulak and Pitik-Pamulak.
Yes, niya tagaan na to sila og time to set up and prepare. Kay, of course, dili man ura-urada dayon no, pag-abot nila right in front of the judges, mo perform dayon, so they have to set themselves up on their platform sa ilahang truck. And then, of course, ato nakita kaniya ang entry number 2, ug karon atong masaksihan, no, dili madugay ang entry number 3.
Yes, ang entry number 3, Sir Rain. Ako yun ang masaksihan karon, and of course, I'm pretty sure ilahag yun ning ipangandaman because they really want to win the competition, and not just that, also for them to celebrate with us the Kadayawan season.
Exactly, no? Sama sa giingon ni Carly ug ni Darwin ganiha, dugay kay nilang gipangandaman. In fact, 2 years ta nga natanggong because of the pandemic, but hopefully this will go on and on and on. Let go back to the old normal, no? Nga aron ang ato ang mga selebrasyon ikan sa Kadayawan ug araw ng Davao ug uban pa na mamahimo ng og successful ug wala na ikakulian pa. So, kini ang collective efforts ng mga nagadagiiyang mga contingents ug sa mga partisipante. So there are 20 members, no, in each and every bidik. So kada gipangandaman yun nila isingot o unsa ba ba. Give us a 2 thumbs up if you guys are ready, ha? Ready na
Singot
siguro sila?
ulaw, ilag yung ipangandaman ang practices. All right, now they are all ready. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, our Pitik-Pamulak 22 and entry number 3, Music Nights Drum Beaters. ka Darwin pero kabalo ko nga naglisod Essentials Incorporated. Guwapa nga mga muse. The owner herself of Brilliant Skin, Miss Tessa Victoria. Victoria together with Miss Universe Philippines 2020, Rabia Mateo. Brilliant Skin Essentials Incorporated was legally established in 2016 and is a gem in the skincare, facial care, and cosmetic brands in the Philippines. Through continuously searching for natural, safe, and best ingredients, as well as adapting advanced technologies, Brilliant Skin Essentials Incorporated provides its consumers' demands and needs not only in the Philippines but across several countries with proven formulation and the highest grade products. Brilliant Skin Essentials Incorporated head office is at Annex Building in Morong, Rizal, while the other branches are located in Bulacan and in Malaysia. Daghang salamat, Brilliant Skin Essentials.
Up next, let's welcome 3F Group of Companies. The 3F Group of Companies float showcases the durian, which is known as the king of fruits, and it has also become almost synonymous with Davao City. Its thorny and rough outer appearance, a strong and lingering aroma that permeates everything around it, reflects the resilience of Davaoenos in dealing with the pandemic. It also reflects the warmth and hospitality and genuine friendship to all. The float is decorated with flowers and fruits that symbolizes the abundant blessing of bountiful harvest. The 3F Group, with its wholesale and retail department stores, is in united collaboration with the Society in celebration of Kadayawan 2022.
Together in the float, of course, ang mga kagwapa nga mga Dabaoenia, ang atong mga Miss Philippines Earth. Mindanao, pakpakan nato sila. Entry number 4 para sa Pitik-Kadayawan gikan sa Mandirigma Santa Ana National High School Drum Beaters. Tagasa nato sa higayon nga makapag-prepare o karon Darwin murag hugyaw na kaayo. Dinhiya sa San Pedro Square. Ngano man na? Unsay naa?
Tungod kay naan ang ato mga GMA Kapuso Artists!
Kikilig na ang tanang mga Dabaoenia na naadiniya karon. Kinsay na ang?
O
balita na ako sila Aldren, aduna sa bagong teleserye sa GMA, mao ka na ang Philippine adaptation sa Start Up.
Grabe, no? Kana mga Philippine adaptation na to, excited kay tangtanan mga Pinoy na mutanaw. Hilabi na nga gikan sa nindot pud kay nga pagka-illustrate sa K-drama o karon himuha na to Pinoy adaptation. Darwin, unsay mo ang gina-expect ani nga salida?
Actually, excited kayo ko kay makauban ni Aldren Richard, si Bea Alonso. Yan ang ginatawag nga startup. Hastang sikata sa startup actually sa Korea, maunang nag-trending o nag-number 1 na siya sa Netflix. And finally, in the Philippines, through GMA 7, they have decided for the Philippine adaptation of the hit Korean teleserye Now Start Up.
Yes, and before we welcome our float from GMA, at this very moment, dunggan sa nato kung unsa ang giprepara gikan sa atong entry number 4 para sa Pitik-Kadayawan, Pamandirigma Santa Ana National High School Drum Beaters.
Palakpakan! Mindanao!
Pasalamatan taang kahit taas-an sa biyaya ng kalikasan, kadayawan, kasaulugan, kasaganahan ng paminan. Saan natungkanan, napuluon, sa kaliwatan. Di kulay may sari-sari, ngunit di sa pinagmulan, pinag-isa ng kasaysayan. Ay, 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 yeah. Ay, 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 yeah.
Bakbakan nato ang entry number 4 para sa Pitik-Pamulak, Mandirigma Santa Ana National High School Drum Beaters. Grabe Darwin, talagang napasaya ako dito ha. Marag mahutan yung dance steps ani. Kada na atay mga entries para sa tong Pitik-Pamulak. Pero karon, murag mahutan og mga tingog ang mga ladeniya sa San Pedro Square.
Tungod kay naana ang float sa GMA Regional TV. This is the float of GMA Network with a cast of the #1 primetime series in Philippine television, the cast of Lolong. We have Rochelle Pangilinan, Ara San Agustin, Shaira Diaz, and Kapuso Action Drama Prince, Ruru Madrid. Also celebrating with us are the stars of the Philippine adaptation of Startup, Jerry Gonzalez, and Asia's multimedia star, Aldren Richard.
Madayaw og welcome to Davao City atong mga Kapuso Artists! Grabe no, Darwin, kung pwede lang jud mo ambak sa ilang float karon. At ayan, nagsilabasan lahat ng mga cellphone ng ating mga kabawenyos na nandito. Ayaw niya mong kalimot na itag and use our official hashtag Pamulak sa Kadayawan 2022, Pitik-Kadayawan 22, o Kadayawan sa Davao 2022.
Daghan ayo ang atong mga papremyo ug dagko kayo atong mga prizes para karong adlaw alang sa atong pitik ug pamulang kadayawan sa Davao. Pero karon nag-enjoy gyud ang tanan sa GMA Network float right here. Ang tanan nagkabuang og nalingaw og excited kaayo nga nakita na gyud finally again in person. Sina Rochelle Pangilinan, Ara San Agustin, Shaira Diaz, ug Kapuso Action Drama Prince Ruru Madrid. Iubanan po sa atong startup for the Philippine adaptation of Startup, Jerry Gonzalez ug si Aldren Richards. Manipayong ika-37 nga kadayawan sa Davao, mga Kapuso. Sa pag-uusap, atong palakpakan ang GMA.
And we are about to welcome our entry number 10 for our corporate category from Converse. Kabilang din sila sa ating mga sponsors for this year's 37th Kadayawan sa Davao.
Daghang salamat, Converge. Fiber X, you are one of our sponsors. Thank you for making the Kadayawan sa Davao possible.
Converge is hailed as a top-rated fixed network in the Philippines for the first half of 2022 and is proud to provide double speeds from 50 Mbps to 100 Mbps. Once again, pakpakan nato ang Converge ICT Solutions Incorporated.
Get more more value with more speed at the same price. Dobling bilis para sa buong pamilya. Apply na at bisitahin ang gofiber.ph. Basta Converge Fiber X, doble na kaya yan!
Pa-exciting na pa-exciting lahat ng mga floats natin nakikita ngayon, Darwin. And speaking of excitement, we have our entry number 1 for our alternative or lahi category from Guardians Philippines International Incorporated Anti-Crime Davao City.
The Guardians Philippines International Incorporated Anti-Crime Organization in the service of the Filipino Strong Brotherhood. We are committed to serve our beloved country and the organization. Gentlemen, united, associate, raise, dauntless, ingenious, advocators, nation, society, guardians. We are committed to support the advocacy of our beloved former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte to fight against criminalities, illegal drugs, and corruption. More importantly, to support the good governance of the present administration. The table where the president sits means he is ready to welcome all the people who needs him. He is always ready to listen to all concerns and has always a solution to every problem. It also symbolizes President Duterte's calmness, yet strong leadership to command for the good and service of the Filipino. He is also the first Guardian's president. The postcard represents the Brotherhood's willingness to continue our service to God and all humanitarian activities. Guardians Philippines International Incorporated Anti-Crime Davao.
Entry number 1 para sa atong lahi category.
Mga judges ay kasalukuyang tinitingnan ng malapitan ang ating float para titigan nila kung paano talaga na-execute properly ang mga float. Our judges are currently in front of the float, going up close and personal so that they could be able to check properly on their judging.
Grabe, Darwin, parang itong category na ito, sa pangalan pa lang, di ba? Lahi. And I can't wait to see the other contingents under this category. Kung unsa pod ang ilang giandam para karong Kadayawan Festival.
Ganahan kayo ko sa thought nga Carabao ang ilang gibuhat nga mooy nagtira sa pushcart tungod kay Carabao symbolizes resiliency. O gani na ang animal nga ginagamit sa atong mga farmers sa panahon nga magdaro. Nagapasabot ka na nga mao gina sila ang pinaka strongest nga kaakibat sa atong mga farmers.
Daghang salamat sa atong entry number 1 gikan sa lahi category. Ug karon na atong sa ulugon ang atong ikaduhang entry gikan sa Black Hawk Extreme Riders of Davao Incorporated. As seen, ladies and gentlemen, a deer carrying a basket or kalesa type full of fruits and vegetables and also designed with fresh flowers serves as a thanksgiving for the gift of nature, the wealth of culture, and the bountiness of harvest and serenity of living. Atong pakpakan ang entry number 2 sa lahi category, Black Hawk Extreme Riders of Davao Incorporated. Napaka-cute naman ang entry na ito, Darwin. Ang entry number 2 na to sa lahi category. Kabalo ka, ganina na naminaw ta sa mga Pitik-Kadayawan nato ng mga contingents. Karon na makita nato ano ang lahi category para sa atong floral float parade. Makita jud nimo ang creativity sa matag contestant nato. Di ba, Darwin?
Actually, grabe yun ang creativity level no sa mga taga Davao. Gumikan kay nagapakita lang yun kung unsa ka colorful ang atong mga imagination o ginapakita po din sa Kadayawan sa Davao ang atong cultural heritage. Speaking of cultural heritage, aduna kitay 11 ka tribo nga mao ang sentro sa atong selebrasyon sa Kadayawan sa Davao.
Which is also part of our history. Umagmaunang atuwa jud silang itagaan o higayon nga i-celebrar ning festival para sa tuang tanan. Daghang salamat our entry number 2 para sa lahi category. Now, let's welcome
Entry number 3, Gawang Cleo's Event and Style. Gawang Cleo's Event and Style is an organizer based in Davao Oriental. It's the first time for Gawang Cleo's Event and Style to compete the Pamulak sa Kadayawan. The floral fruit is inspired by the payag or bahay kubo, which refers to the basic shelter for indigenous brothers and sisters that reflects their simple yet vibrant and culturally rich form of living. The payag symbolizes the resiliency of the Davaoenos family, especially in times of challenges and calamity. More than a simple house, Davaoenos and Filipinos call it home. The entire masterpiece also showcases the way of the natives celebrating bountiful harvest and unity. In accordance with the theme of this year's Kadayawan Festival, which is Kasikas sa Kadayawan, the float reflects the main merrymaking events of the Kadayawan as portrayed in the drum beating Pitik-Kadayawan and street dance Indak sa Kadayawan. A strong and excellent quality of leadership combined with heartwarming, peace-loving, and resilient citizens and explosion of bountiful flora and fauna makes Davao City a great place to live in, proving that truly life is here in Davao City. Happy 37th Kadayawan sa Davao! Padayon ug huswag Davaoenyo!
Now, let's welcome entry number 4, Kahurog, Tribes from Marilog District, Davao City. Kaning mga Kahurog tribo sa Marilog ang among pangabuhian. Mao ang pagtanom og mga lagutmon nga mga gulay ug uban pa bisan pa sa niana na manipayon kami. Pakpakan nato ang atong entry number 4.
The year 2022 is a landmark year for the Davao Horse Club. It is proud to be celebrating its 25th year as a member of the sports community of Davao City. They're proud to call home the city hosts at the first horse club established in Mindanao, a city whose name the Horse Club has carried honorably in its many triumphs in different horse shows and competitions around the country. This October, the Davao Horse Club is holding its 20th Davao Horse Show and Competition, the longest running among horse shows in the country today. In their silver anniversary year, the Davao Horse Club is proud as well of its legacy of participation in the Pamulak sa Kadayawan Parade for most of the club's 25 years of its existence. Their float today features the horse-drawn karosa, displaying the 8th ever enchanting beauty of Davao City flowers. Mabuhay ang Kadayawan sa Davao, Madayaw Davao, the Davao Horse Club!
That is also one of our tourist attractions, di ba, Darwin, no? Like, pagtuta sa mga nagkalahi-lahi na mga resorts niya sa Dakbayan sa Davao niya makakita tagkabayo. Pusa kay jud tao, syempre di nato nakalimtan no, na mag-take jud og pictures o photos na Instagrammable.
Exactly. Actually, naamo ko yung mga amigo din sa Davao Horse Club pero murag wa man ako siya nakit-an diri karon. Pero for sure, kailan ni sila kay Alain Cañada, of course. Diba? Yes, kailan gini silang tanan. Davao Horse Club, it's so nice to see you again. Finally, we are back with our parade after 2 years of lockdown.
Daghang salamat, Davao Horse Club! Eto na! Sa
Gusto namong ipahinumdum sa tanan nato mga competing floats that you need to stay until the end of our show so that later when we award, you can automatically receive your respective awards.
daghang kayong salamat. At this very moment, now, let's welcome entry number 6. Gikan gyapon sa category from Queen's Livelihood Program of Davao Incorporated. Their float depicts a deer carrying a basket or kalesa type full of fruits and vegetables and are also designed with fresh flowers, serves as a thanksgiving for the gift of nature, the wealth of culture, and the bounties of harvest and serenity of living. Atong pakpakan. Entry number 6, Queen's Livelihood Program of Davao Association Incorporated. And our last entry para sa lahi category, gikan sa Binta ng Kabuhayan.
Vinta is a traditional outrigger boat from the Philippine islands of Mindanao. The boats are made by Sama, Bajau, Tausug, and Yawan peoples living in the Sulu archipelago. Vinta are characterized by their colorful rectangular log sails, buhay, and bifurcated prows and stems, which resemble the gaping mouth of the crocodile. Vinta are used as fishing vessels, cargo ships, and houseboats. Smaller, undergirded versions of the Vinta used for fishing are known as tondaan. The festivity is structured as a celebration of life and thanksgiving for the gift of nature, the wealth of culture, serenity of living that seems to sum up kadayawan. Madayao, meaning good, valuable, and superior.
All the way from the island garden city of Samal, pakpakan nato ang Binta ng Kabuhayan.
And now we are moving on to the first entry for our kamay category.
Let's welcome Davao City Cooperative Development Council. Over the years, Davao City's cooperative sector has been one of the Davao City government in its endeavor for economic and social growth and development through providing quality services to the Davaoenos. Anchored by this year's theme, Kasika sa Kadayawan, the float embodies the cooperative's role as partners for change and agents of community development. It showcases the cooperative principles of open and voluntary membership, regardless of race, religion, gender, or economic circumstances, while promoting the cooperative value of solidarity. The cooperative sector also celebrates life and gives thanks for the gifts of nature, the wealth of culture, the harvest, and the peace of living by showing today how the cooperatives
support each other, forging a united network for the common good. The float symbolizes the color of life, renewal, nature, and energy associated with meanings of growth, harmony, and environment hand in hand with enhanced vision, stability, and endurance. Ladies and gentlemen, our entry number 1 for Lahi category, Davao City Cooperative Development Council.
Moving on to entry number 2. Communities Davao Incorporated, Camellia Davao. Let's now welcome entry number 2 for the Kamay category. Communities Davao Incorporated, Camellia. Camellia, infinity, a state of quality of being infinite, like a soaring eagle. Our company's goal and vision is to provide clean, safe, and secure master plan developments. Our dynamics with the Davaoeños fuel this united synergy, resulting in a fruitful collaboration. Prominent indigenous materials used such as bamboo and nipa signifies resiliency and strength in this alliance. While the variation of flowers represent diversity among its people, in this moment we are reminded to further nurture and protect our mountains, waters, flora, and fauna for the next generations to come. Ladies and gentlemen, Community Davao.
Kanya-kanya dyan sila creativity, Darwin, no? Gikan sa lahi. Karoon na po nata sa gamay category. Makita dyan nato nga grabe kadetalyado tanan ng ilahang mga floats.
Daghang salamat, Community Davao Incorporated, Camellia Davao. Tinuod yun mong ingon, Carl. Details kung details ang laban.
Welcome, entry number 3 para sa gamay category from Alolica Teleservices Incorporated. Alorica's presence in the Philippines is definitely not complete without its teams in Davao. Despite the impact of the pandemic, Alorica was still able to drive growth, doubling its Davao headcount to an almost 2,500 strong workforce today. This feat is enough reason for us to showcase with pride what it means to be an Alorican in such a dynamic city as Davao. And just as kadayawan is integral to Davao's identity, so is the city to Alorica's footprint in the Philippines. The jeepney is a known Philippine icon around the world. It's unique to our history and daily life. The jeep represents us being in constant motion and how Aloricans act as a community. We move forward together, inspired by collaboration and making an impact. Together in the jeep is aligned with how our teams operate, moving in one direction. All work goes. Madayaw Davao, happy fiesta to all. Gikan sa Alorica Teleservices Incorporated. Nagkabibo-bibo na jud og taman diri, Darwin.
For sure, kaning mga trabahante sa Alorica, kasagaran na ni sa ila, wala pa mo yung mga tulog, no? Alorica, Davao.
At napapaindak tayong lahat dito. Moving forward, Darwin, ano bang susunod na float?
Entry number 4, performance! Teleperformance float represents the resilience and despite of the uncertain and unprecedented environment caused by the global health crisis. The fresh chrysanthemums in various colors and the vibrant accent used to decorate the float represent triumph, victory, and new beginning as the city resumes its economy. It also represents the Teleperformance commitment to diversity, equality, and inclusion, being the first BPO company in the Philippines to be certified as a great place to work for 5 consecutive years. CP, Peachy, and Terry, dressed in their tribal costume. As part of the Teleperformance continuous mission to protect our employees and ensure the public safety, our TP mascots wishes to remind everyone to observe minimum masks on as they happily celebrate Kadayawan. On board the float are TP's Kadayawan royalties and their costume. Teleperformance!
One thing that I find unique about their float, Darwin, it's moving in motion na forward. Pero pati po ang ulo sa isa silang mga icons, galihuksan.
Definitely, siguro na ay tao nga nag-operate dira sa sunod or di battery man siguro na. However, it is brilliant idea to keep everything moving. Salamat.
Actually, hindi lang pala isa. Actually, parang lahat pala. Hello.
Tanan mga ulo na galihok-lihok. Oh.
Gusto ko itanong, ilang months ba in preparation yung float?
Dili.
Months, diba? I love the energy, Teleperformance!
Daghang salamat, Teleperformance! Up next, let's welcome entry number 6.
Para sa atong Pitik-Pamulak. They traveled miles and padyod sila sa Surigao del Norte.
Bayugan City. Welcome to Davao City!
What an entrance! Pakpakan na itong entry ng Raga Drum Beaters! Seeing in their portfolio, Darwin, they actually have been joining already Pitik-Kadayawan previous years pa. Starting from 2017 up until 2019.
Naundang lang yun sila during the time nga naundang po ang mga celebration year 2020 o 2021 o ato silang gina-welcome pagbalik din sa syudad sa Davao. Mauni sila ang Caraga Drum Beaters nga niban pa sa Surigao del Norte, Bayugan City, Agusan del Sur. Katong tuig 2017, tuig 2018, second placer sila o tuig 2019, third placer sila. Sila na bakaha ang mahimong champion karong adlawaha ang taod-taod. Mga higala, atong palakpakan ang Caraga Drum Beaters.
Hey, so check. Hey. Hey, so check. Hey.
Ayaw mo kaulaw, nakamuna mo sayaw, sasayaw sa manubo. Ayaw mo kaulaw, nakamuna mo sayaw, sasayaw sa manubo.
Gusto, vivo kaayo. Kailangan ka, dali ka ano. Sayaw sa dalan, kaunong durian. Mag-iay-iay, kay kadayawan. Ha! Kadayawan, 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 kadayawan. Hey, 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 hey. Ha! Kadayawan, kadayawan, kadayawan.
Atong palakpakan, mga kaigsuunan from Surigao del Norte, Bayugan City, Agusan del Sur, Caraga Drum Beaters.
How about a round of applause, Dabawenyos? Wala ba yung energy ang Dabawenyos diriya sa San Pedro
Nahurot
Square?
na?
Once again, palakpakan, Dabawenyos!
Palakpakan ang tanan!
Ayan naman pala. Alright.
Wow. Na-starstruck sila, Nin.
Exactly.
Very
DJ.
competitive ang ato ang mga contingent karon, mga pitik, and of course, ato ang mga pamulak float, no? So, okay, so dili na nato langay lang ngayon panin. So let's move along with our entry number 5.
For the small category, we have Del Mar Painitan. Del Mar Painitan marks a key milestone as it celebrates its 50th anniversary, serving both Dabawenyos and guests with pure sikwate and delicious puto maya and other kakanins. Owned by Mr. Boy and Lourdes Del Mar and carried on by their daughter Lara Grace Del Mar Tapis and son-in-law Winston Tapis.